some of the things that you can do to help avoid sabotaging yourself and creating problems with your back and hips and pelvis and sacrum. The first thing, this is especially for men, is don't put a wallet like this in your back pocket. Because when you have a really thick wallet or even a thin wallet and you're sitting on that wallet, it creates an imbalance in your pelvis, which in turn your back is going to want to lean to the other side, and then your spine is going to go sideways left and right all the way up to the top of your head. So by simply putting this wallet in your front pocket, you avoid all sorts of problems. That's an easy solution. Second thing to do is when you're getting in and out of a car, most people will open the car door and stick one leg in the car and pivot on that leg, so you're putting a lot of pressure on your right hip. Ideally, and especially if you've got a low back problem, this is going to make a huge difference. So ideally, open the car door, turn with your back towards the seat, and then kind of sit down in the car and swivel your legs around so you've got your position without putting any strain in your low back. The same as when you're getting out of the car, open the car door and swivel around in the seat, and then stand up with both feet, and you're done. Now if you've got a big pickup truck or SUV, this is not going to work. But for a lot of people, this will avoid a lot of problems, and sometimes you'll actually have to practice this several times, because when I first learned this, every time I got in the car, I got in the car and I go, I forgot to do it. And I'd get out of the car and I go, oh, I forgot. So I just practiced it 5 or 10 times so that I developed a little bit of a habit of doing that. So that's a real simple way of avoiding sabotaging your back. Third thing you can do when you're getting up in the morning and you're getting out of bed, you're laying in your bed. A lot of people, when they're getting up in the morning, they'll pop straight up. And if you've been sleeping for several hours and your muscles are really stiff and tight, that's not a good thing to do. So ideally what you want to do is when you get out of bed is get your legs out of the bed and let them fall towards the floor and come up like this, and then get out of the bed. And that way you're keeping a lot of the stress off your spine in general, and makes life a lot easier when you get up in the morning. The fourth suggestion, and I've had a couple of people tell me that, well, first thing in the morning I stretch vigorously for 1 or 2 hours. That is not a good idea because your muscles are tight. Ideally, you'd like to be moving around for an hour, maybe go outside and walk for a little bit, maybe take a hot shower, but let your muscles warm up, let your tissue get warmed and used to moving around, and then you can do all the stretching you want. I hope these help avoid problems and help you feel a lot stronger and more energetic. Thanks for watching.